Hi everyone! So in today's video, I just wanted to go through really quick and show you what my staples are when I go to Costco. And these are the things that I buy to fit what I call my kind of carb-conscious lifestyle. And note that I did not say low carb. I do not follow a low carb diet, just a more carb conscious in moderation type of diet. For those of you who are new to my channel, I did have gestational diabetes twice. So with both of my pregnancies, I have had an A1C come back in the pre-diabetic range. And I found out through appointments with my reproductive endocrinologist when I had trouble conceiving that I was, as she called it, insulin resistant and glucose intolerant. So based off of all of that, I did kind of change the way that I eat a little bit this was back in 2017, and gone through a different type of diets, keto, low carb, all of that. And this is kind of where I've landed now, which again is this carb conscious way of eating. So let me just go through really quick to show you what I got at Costco. So some of these items I bought today on my trip, some of these items I bought on my last trip, so you can see some of this stuff is half eaten or almost all eaten, but that's fine. These are the things that I make sure that I have stocked in my fridge and in my pantry at all times. Okay, so starting off with organic whole milk. So I have two kiddos, one is 6, one is 3. They're both small, so I'm gonna be feeding them whole milk for as long as they want to eat it to help them grow. So I have that. Produce. I always make sure that I buy these organic grape tomatoes, and tomatoes are higher in pesticides, which is why I get the organic and make sure I get the organic every time. And these grape tomatoes I use in soups, I use in pastas, I use in salads. My kids like to just pop them plain, so I pack them for their lunches. Super, super handy. Okay, I have 4 mushrooms left in this container, but Costco has shiitake mushrooms. I don't know if your Costco does, but mine does, and I love it because shiitake mushrooms are quite expensive, but 10 bucks for this 12-ounce container I feel like is a really good deal compared to just regular grocery stores. And I use this again in soups, pastas, steak, anywhere where I need mushrooms. This is my go-to. I have blueberries here, blackberries, and also raspberries. Berries are just my fruit of choice. My kids love them too. They're lower in sugar. They taste great. I top them on my yogurt and my chia seed puddings. I pack them for my kids' lunches. They can eat a whole container of this in one sitting. They just really, really love berries. So I try to make sure I get berries at every single Costco trip. In terms of condiments, so I use this Chosen Foods avocado mayo. I'm a huge fan of mayo. I love mayo on anything and everything. I dip my fries in it. I just really, really love mayo. This avocado mayo, I feel like is not as good as your classic mayo, but good enough that I don't mind it. So I have that. And then I always make sure I have my avocado oil spray. I also have avocado oil in a bottle, but this is great when I'm making eggs. Just spray lightly in the pan and then I can make my eggs. And I eat eggs constantly all the time, which is why, where are my eggs? I always make sure every Costco trip, they have the best price hands down when it comes to eggs. I get the pasture raised when possible. Oftentimes these eggs are the first ones to run out, but anytime they have the organic pasture raised, that's what I go for. And I eat eggs, I want to say probably at least 5 times a week. I love eggs. I feel like it's a perfect protein. Whenever my kids eat eggs, I'm so happy. I just feel like it's such a great, healthy food item. So I have that. Oh, along with the produce, I always have avocados. I have a lot of avocado items here. I love avocados. I feel like avocados and eggs are probably one of my favorite foods ever. Avocado toast, salads, just plain, guacamole. I always have avocados, and Costco avocados are actually really great. Let's see, Kerrygold butter. Again, it's just my butter of choice. There are ones that I feel like taste better. For example, Cheesecake Factory butter is the best. I don't know what kind of butter they have, but it tastes so good. And I feel like Kerrygold doesn't taste as good, but this is supposed to be from Irish grass-fed cows, and these go on sale at Costco often. So I stock up when they go on sale, and then I keep all of them in the freezer and just take out each kind of bar, is that what you would call it? One of these gold bars as needed, and put them in my fridge. Okay, let's see, kimchi. I am Korean. I do eat kimchi a lot, and this 종갓 kimchi is actually really, really good. I feel like, I don't know, it totally compares to any, you know, kimchi that my mom used to make or that we used to buy at the Korean market. So I really, really enjoy this brand, and it is from Korea. It says it's the #1 kimchi brand in Korea. It does ferment pretty quickly, so you kind of have to go through this relatively quickly, but when it does get really fermented and sour, I just put it into a stew, kimchi stew. What dropped is kim. So organic seaweed. This is something that I will pack in my kids' lunches. They love to eat it plain. I also will get like avocado, for example, avocado, a little bit of salt and pepper, sesame oil, mix that in with rice, and then make them kimbap rolls. Same thing with tuna. I'll get canned tuna, put in some mayo or QP mayo, you know, mix it up, wrap it in this. My kids love it. Ooh, okay, pesto. I feel like Costco's pesto just tastes the best. I use this for sandwiches. I use this for pasta. I just do frozen meatballs and just throw that on top with arugula. Really, really versatile and tastes super, super good. I'm so glad that they had these today. They don't have this bare fruit roll all the time, but my kids love them. There's basically a no added sugar fruit snack. The only ingredients are, let's see, apples, pears, strawberries, black carrot extract. And then for the other flavor, so that's the strawberry flavor, the raspberry flavor, it's just apple, pears, raspberries, and black carrot extract. I mean, it's just a really nice, clean snack for them to eat as compared to kind of your more traditional stuff like fruit roll-ups have a lot of other ingredients in it that I don't prefer. So I like these. And then cheese. We're a big cheese family. We love Parmesan cheese. Burrata is what we have here. Costco's is a really good deal. I think there's 4 big burrata chunks that come in here. I just use this with arugula, with my tomatoes, some pesto, olive oil, salt and pepper, balsamic, and then it's a really, really delicious kind of either side or snack, or you can even make that into a meal. So next, this is organic Greek yogurt. This is the Kirkland brand. They have other brands there. They have like the Phage or Fahe brand, but I just prefer this one. This is non-fat, but like the macros on here are crazy. There's 18 grams of protein in this thing. 18 grams for 2/3 of a cup. I mean, it's so, so good. 7 grams of carbs, which I feel like, I mean, the protein more than enough offsets it. Again, 0 grams of fat. I put this in smoothies. I make sauces with this, like a Greek yogurt sauce. It's just really, really good. It is more on the tangy side, so my kids actually don't prefer it. I get a different type of yogurt from Trader Joe's for my kids, but for me, this is the best one. Okay, this is almost out, but Costco carries a lot of frozen fruit. This blend is my favorite for when I make smoothies for my kids. So this one has seedless pomegranate, mango, and pineapple, all organic. And how I make their smoothies is put some of this in, the plain whole milk yogurt from Trader Joe's that they like, that I had mentioned is less tangy, so they don't really taste it. Flaxseed, a big heaping scoop of almond butter or some type of nut butter, and then soy milk, and then I just grind it all up, and it tastes really, really good. The mango and the pineapple obviously adds a very, very distinct sweetness, natural sweetness to the smoothies, and they love it. I also sometimes throw like a handful of spinach in there to get some veggies as well. So this one is my favorite fruit blend. Peeled organic garlic. I put garlic in everything. So what I do is I just grab this huge bag, and I can't remember the price. I feel like it's pretty pricey, like maybe $20, but it's a huge bag of already peeled garlic. I set some aside like for the week in a container, and then I put the rest in the freezer. Whenever I need it, I just take out a handful, let it defrost on the counter for a little bit before I start cooking. So this is a must for me. Another produce item is bok choy. So there are few vegetables at Costco that I will get that I am sure and know for a fact my family can get through before it goes bad. So bok choy is one of them. Asparagus is easy for us to go through quickly before it goes bad. And then also broccoli. Those are kind of my 3 go-tos when it comes to Costco. And then I kind of just rotate based off of what I feel like I'm gonna make for my kids that week. But you know, just the produce prices are so phenomenally cheap and comes in good bulk. So if you can finish it and not waste your money throwing away items that go bad, then I would highly recommend the vegetables there. I've gone their green beans before actually. That's also one that we can eat pretty easily before it goes bad. Okay. So more kid snacks. I always have this, or obviously here in this situation, both in my pantry for my kids' snacks for their lunches. This one is expensive, so whenever it goes on sale, that's the only time I'll really buy it. I won't buy it if it's not on sale. I think it's like $17, almost $17 before the sale, and then when it's on sale, it's maybe like $3 or $4 off. And then both of these have really clean ingredients, just the like organic apple, organic strawberry, organic apple puree, organic spinach, organic black currant, organic lemon juice, and then ascorbic acid to maintain color. Yeah, both of these are pretty good in terms of ingredients. So for meat, I don't really like to buy too much meat from Costco, but there is one item that I buy every time I go, and I have been, which is, the label calls it the beef loin New York shabu shabu. So it's thin cuts of just, I guess, like New York steak essentially. And I do this when I use this when I do Korean barbecue. I use this for soups. I will use this for like Korean soup, like miyeokguk, seaweed soup. I'll use this. I mean, it's super, super versatile. Anytime that I need any like beef, I can just throw this in here, throw it into the recipe. So I always buy that. Recently, I've also been buying, maybe the last like 2 or 3 Costco trips, I have been buying their oxtail, because I do like to make either an oxtail stew, or I made my Korean seaweed soup with oxtail once, and it was really good. So those are the 2 items that I feel like recently I've been buying. And then today I also picked up, I put it in the fridge, I also picked up pork belly, which I was hesitant to do so because it comes in such a big portion. Let me bring it out. So here is the pork belly, and the price on this is very, very good. It is $4.99 per pound, but you can see it's just like a huge quantity. And part of what I'm worried about whenever I buy pork belly, or you know, just like pork as meat, is I worry about the smell. Like some items meat-wise have like that kind of gamey scent, and it makes me gag. So I'm a little bit like, I was hesitant about whether I wanted to buy this or not, but I wanted to do like some type of either like a stewed or braised pork with all of this bok choy that I bought. So I'm gonna test it out, and then we'll see if I like it or not. If I use like a mirin or like a Shaoxing wine or something, it'll probably take out some of that smell. So, or maybe like a miso paste might also take out that smell a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna experiment with the pork belly and see how I like it. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. That's all I have. But these are really my staples when it comes to Costco. Costco has such a wide array of snacks too, and I know that if I buy some of those snacks, I'm just going to be eating them constantly, so I kind of stay away from that. One item that I always buy when it's on sale is their canned tuna. They have something Planet. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I want to say Live Planet or Real Planet or something like that, but some Planet canned tuna. When that goes on sale, I always buy that as well. And like I mentioned, I just put a little bit of mayo, whether it's my avocado mayo or QP, mix it up, some salt and pepper, and then I just eat it with seaweed, or I put furikake on top and then eat that with avocado. So that's it. That's my Costco haul. Some of the items that I always make sure I have on hand. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Please subscribe so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye.